Hey guys, so finally I'm getting to you a wedding look. I've had so many requests for wedding looks, so here is one. I plan to have other ones or more of these because I know that it's such a popular request. But this is the first, very natural, very basic, and if this pertains to you or it would be helpful, I hope you'll stay tuned. Okay guys, so of course you always want to start out with a moisturized face. No matter what moisturizer you're using, that is your preference, but you're going to put that down first. And as far as foundation goes, I find that a liquid foundation works to give a more natural look than like a cream-based foundation. Revlon's Photo Ready. And you guys have seen me use this before. It's about $13.99 per bottle at CVS. However, if you frequent CVS, don't just buy one bottle. You may be able to catch a deal. CVS is always having some type of deal where it's like buy one, get one for free. You could probably go over there, and if you don't find the color that is exactly yours, you may be able to catch a deal and mix two different colors like I have done. For myself, I'm mixing cappuccino and rich ginger. And I mix those two to come up with a medium. I put it in a mixing tray and use a sponge. And I've tried using this with a brush, and I find that I liked the coverage that I get better when I use just a sponge. And you see I'm patting that on my face. I'm not rubbing it. I'm just patting. Be sure to go over your hairline. Now you'll want to set your foundation with a powder, and the powder will serve the purpose of soaking up any oils once you start sweating, or you know, the night goes on and you start to get that glow. You'll need a powder. So I am going to use a black powder. And be sure to work that onto your neck as well. I outlined the bottom of my brow and also drew an extension. I know it looks really extreme at this point, but it'll all blend together. Now everybody knows I like a thicker eyebrow, so I'm going to take Saddle from MAC and fill that in. Now you can go in with your concealer, put that all under your eye, and you'll also want to work that down onto your cheekbone, right like where you're going to be putting your blush. So now that it's placed, it looks a mess. I'm going to take my fingers and just with patting motions work that in. Alright, and you'll want to set your concealer. Because I cannot find my MAC translucent powder, I'm going to be using or Powder Flage from Benefit. I'm going to set that and put that all under my eye. This is a great powder. It does wonderfully with tears. If you're crying at all, it'll protect your concealer and what you've got placed underneath. If you're a girl who doesn't really collect makeup and you're just trying to get a base to keep your eyeshadow on all day long, I would suggest getting Urban Decay's Primer Potion, because it is colorless and you can use it from your wedding day on out. You don't have to, it doesn't have a color to it, so it won't change the colors of your eyeshadows. However, if you're a girl who collects makeup, then I always suggest a paint pot, because it's just my favorite, and get one that is close to your skin complexion. I'm using Painterly, and I'm putting that all over my lid. Oftentimes a bride will come to me and say, I want to look really pretty and kind of sexy with a smoky eye, and I really like red, so maybe I'll wear some red on my lips. And the main thing to think about is, who did your future husband fall in love with? Did he fall in love with a glamour girl who always is wearing makeup and that's normally the way she looks? Or did he fall in love with a girl who doesn't wear any makeup at all? And those things are really something to consider. And I always think that the safest way to go is for a bride to look like a slightly more exaggerated version of herself. So neutral colors and very basic makeup is, I believe, essential to the girl who doesn't normally like get all fancied up. I'm going to use Bamboo, which is a very fleshy, natural color. And I'm going to take a 239 and just dab that onto my lids. And I'm also going to take that same color and work it under my brow. If you want to add a little bit of pop to your eye, you can always add a sparkle. I'm going to use Big Daddy from Benefit. You guys have seen me use this before. Perfect for brides. And I'm just going to splash that over my lid. I'm not going to take it too heavy, just a touch of it. I'm going to take espresso, and I'm very faintly working this into my crease. And I'm going to take my 227 and just kind of blend that all in. The dark color that I'm going to use is going to be handwritten. These are the same colors that I use time and time again, but these are the colors that are matching my complexion, which is why you see me use them so often. Whatever suits your complexion, that's what you should use. So I'm actually going to use my finger. I've taken a dab of handwritten, and I'm going to place that right on my outer edges. And I'm literally just blending it in with my finger. You can adjust as you see fit, add a little bit more if you think that would look better. Now I want to go in with espresso again, taking an angled brush and just put that in my lash line. I'm not going to work that all the way in, just kind of halfway. I'm going to take my brush, and because I left my Fix Plus somewhere, I'm hoping it's at my friend's house, I'm going to take a wet wipe and just kind of rub my brush on there, make it a little bit moist. And then I'm going to take my handwritten and just dab my brush in there. Because I've wet my brush, it will concentrate the color a little bit more. It is a very subtle color. Therefore, it's just giving a little tiny bit of definition. I'm going to use some lashes. If you don't like to use lashes, if you're scared that they're going to look over the top, then by all means don't use lashes. I am using my day-to-day, everyday lash, which is Ardell Wispies. While my lash is set, I just want to take a little bit of a white color. I'm using NYX's white. If you have something that maybe has like a little bit of shimmer in it, that may be even better. But I'm going to take a dab of that on like a pencil brush or a very thinly pointed brush and put that right in the edge of my eye. And that will add just a little bit of light. But if you take a white pencil, I'm using NYX's Jumbo Eye pencil, and just line the very inner whites of your eye with it, it will make your eye appear to be bigger. And so everyone will be sure to see your beautiful eyes from the very back pew of the church. Throw some mascara on your lash line. If you guys are really unsure or uneasy about the whole contouring thing, you can just go to my website and look up contouring and highlighting, and also how to apply false lashes. So I'm going to take Gleeful from MAC, put that right on the balls of your cheeks. And for lips, it's really up to you. I'm going to define my lip a little bit, and I'm just kind of using a brick red color. This is called Sienna, and I'm going to use a L'Oreal pink called Pink Tranquillo. Okay guys, so that pretty much completes the look. If you do have your Studio Fix and you didn't leave it over your best friend's house, or even if you don't have Studio Fix, I would suggest that you purchase a bottle of that. It's pretty inexpensive, and it can basically act as like hairspray for the face. So if you just put a spritz on that over your face, it'll hold your makeup 10 times longer than if you were to just leave it without. And also be sure to carry your lipstick, your blush, and a black powder in your purse, or have your bridesmaids or one of your bridesmaids carry it for you, because those are the things that you'll need to touch up. And I hope this was helpful. I hope that you have a wonderful journey to your wedding and afterwards. And as always, I will see you at BeatFaceHoney.com. Bye.